Good morning, everyone. Today is my first day using my new streaming application. This will soon be on YouTube, but I had to wait for it to accept my new channel, and it will be The Violet Sage. So, for those of you who don't know me, my name is Jade, but also known as Joyce McKeon. But many of my holistic people call me Jade. And today we are going to be doing live, but you might be seeing recorded, video on the horoscopes, the Zodiac, for your Zodiac signs. We're going to be doing readings today, and each one's going to be about 3 minutes long. This way you have an idea of where you may have to fast forward to if you're watching this later to find your Zodiac reading. But these are based on your sun sign, the one that you are born under. But your zodiac and astrology chart has many other aspects to highly consider, such as your rising sign and moon signs. And if you were born on a cusp, which is when your birth date lands on, or close to the end or beginning of another sign. Please remember these are general readings because of those facts. And for a more accurate reading specifically for you, please contact me to schedule a reading for you. That would be in the description heading on this channel or under that will be connected to this broadcast. Please take time to listen to them all. And if you do not know your astrology chart, it may help you to see what signs also resonate in your chart. I will be doing a quick 3-minute reading on each zodiac today. Please comment and let me know how I'm doing for you today. And also you can comment later on and see how right on I am. It may already be something that you're going through. And this is supposed to be reflecting for the month of May 2020. But some of these aspects can already be going on right now and affecting you in your life now. And also, it could resonate and continue on after the month of May. So keep these things in mind. And again, these are general readings, and I'm supposed to state that they are for entertainment purposes only. But I will be using some oracle cards, and I also am a medium, so I will be adding my own input into it as well. So let's get started. We are going to be starting with the zodiac of Aries. Let me remove this, and we will come to my table. And I'm putting this here so people know that this is going to be reflecting the month of May. And that was my test. And for contact information in the future, or if you like to donate to the channel, because I do find out that now I do have to pay to be broadcasting and also pay to have the correct software so I can do this streaming live on 2 channels at once. And again, my name is Reverend Joyce McKeon, also known as Jade. I'm a Reiki Master Teacher, life coach, medium. I am a healer, do many modalities of healing. My business is the Violet Sage Wellness and Gifts, and you can reach me at thevioletsage.com. And if you would like to graciously donate or purchase a reading when the time comes, that will be at thevioletsage@aol.com. That is where I accept my PayPal at. And if you'd like to write me, you can write me at thevioletsage@gmail.com. So all the information is there, and we will get started. Okay. I will start with my goddess deck today. I have 3 different decks that I'll probably be using. All depends on how much information I feel I'm going to need. So the Zodiac, I just want to make sure I got my camera where I want it right now. So the Zodiac that we will be starting with first will be Aries. And Aries is March 21st through April 19th. So March 21st through April 19th. All right, dear Lord, love and light, Mother, Father, God, bless us here today and ask that you Help me to pick the proper card that best to help the Aries in their path of light for this month of May 2020. What is it that they need to know for the month of May? Anything particular that they need to work on? All right, we have the Goddess of Oneness. I still need to get a new camera and a new microphone, so please bear with me. Someone you love is thinking fondly of you at the moment. So I'm going to say that there are many people who may be really be very concerned about you and your welfare and your being. So it would be really nice if you put a little reach out to someone who's thinking about you right now. It will greatly help them to maybe relax a little bit, or maybe it's something that you need to look at yourself that you have been ignoring or pushing to the side. Like, oh, I'll get to that later. Maybe you're a nurse. Maybe you're working on the front line somewhere, like in Walmart or one of the grocery stores or something. So we are going to tell you to really pay attention to your health, because there may be reasons why people are thinking about you, and also that there's many people plugging for you. So try to feel their energy, especially if you're needing extra energy right now, and that may greatly help you to absorb some of that energy that you need. We also got Goddess of Awakening. This is a wondrous time of exploration, romance, and creativity. So it feels like the whole world is starting to wake up for you. Right now, it is a time for you to focus on it's helpful when you focus on things that are happening or notice them. If you give notice to what's going on and notice the gifts that you're being given, that the universe is trying to provide for you, it actually increases those gifts. So we're going to tell you to really focus on that. And again, this is a wondrous time of exploration, romance, and creativity. So pay attention to romance awakenings around you as well. It could be enhancing a romance that you're already involved in. It could be that someone has been watching you, and that could go back to this card as well, where someone's thinking fondly of you at the moment. So that could mean that someone has had their eye on you. Maybe you're looking for that new relationship and that new romance, and you had no idea someone has already had their eye on you. So pay attention to the signs. Usually Spirit will help to give you signs. They'll send people into your life that will help to wake you up to what's going on around you or what you need to know. So it feels like love will be on the uprising for the month of May. So keep your eyes and ears open. People are waking up. It must mean that we're maybe going to be able to get out a little more. At least you won't be too confused, because there's only going to be so many people out and about when you're out and about right now. So then that might be a good thing. All right. And we're going to pick one more card for you. Ooh. All right, and this is going to greatly help you as well. So the angel of self-worth. So you are currently undervaluing yourself. It's time to regain your sense of self-worth. And a lot of times I tell people, when they are being creative and you actually realize what you're capable of, it uplifts you. An uplifted energy will also help to attract what you desire. So we're going to be putting your feelers out there. We're going to be putting your best foot forward. Right now, if there's something that you wanted to create, you wanted to do, you need to take the time to do that, because it's really going to enhance your sense of self-worth, which is going to increase your own personal energy and vibration, which is going to then attract what it is or whom it is that you desire. And keep your mind open. It may not be the person that you've had your eyes set on, but it could be something even greater and better that's coming your way. So and if you're already involved in a love life, it could be that it is time for your love life to be increased and enhanced in some way. So this might be the time that you need to take stock, do a little value on your relationship. Maybe it's even time to set up little meetings, like maybe to air your differences and things of this sort, because maybe you just need to have things to work on, and you haven't been able to do that because you haven't had time to get together. But also people could be watching you from afar or a distance, and hate to say this is a great time of great transition as well. I'm getting a little messages maybe for some of you out there, some of you Aries, that it could be time that you're moving forward, maybe out of one relationship. Maybe if you don't clear that other relationship first, the new one can't get in. Because I'm getting the big word block, that there's some blocks for some of you out there that aren't moving forward or haven't noticed the signs. You haven't put forth the energy that's needed to help it to fully manifest. So I'm going to put that out there that you may need to give it a little extra push, let your best self shine, and get rid of the dead and outmolded in your life, because there's people that want to come in, and it's like they can't unless you open that door, and you have to empty out so you can fill back up. All right, so I leave that with you today. All right, and the next one is going to be Taurus. So the month for Taurus is April 20th through May 20th. This is your time to shine. This is the month of Taurus. So Taurus, all right, Spirit. So what does Taurus need to know right now? Help me to pick out the proper 3 cards for Taurus. Sign of Taurus. The Tauruses need to know for May 2020, this upcoming month. What should they best be focusing on? And the Goddess of Sacred Path. You got the Goddess of Sacred Path. Let go of logic and trust your feelings. I'm sorry, I'm just looking at the words. Hi, Dwayne. Hello there. I'm confused. You were on YouTube, right? Well, I wanted to go on YouTube with Violet Sage, so it might take 24 hours for them to recognize the new account that I set up. So I was supposed to be on YouTube this morning, but this will get posted to YouTube later when I'm available to, but it won't be live. So yes, I am both pages. I should be on both pages on Facebook right now, although it's not showing me which page you're on, if you're on the Traveling Ministries and Mystics for the Open-Minded, or if you are on the Violet Sage. So for those of you that are looking on right now, and if you're seeing this on YouTube, you can always catch my every Sunday readings as well on Facebook. If you have Facebook, it's I have 2 pages, and it's a spiritual site. And I know it sounds like a church. How to make it sound that way in order to get a page on there? It seemed like it's called the Traveling Ministry and Mystics for the Open-Minded. And I do some talks on there and also some readings on Sundays. I try to give people some inspiration and insights on what's going on and maybe how to focus on things. And also, I have the Violet Sage, Jade, Joyce McGeehan, so you can check that out as well. And that's where these 2 should be live right now on. So which page are you on, Dwayne? The Traveling Ministries probably? I'm surprised it's not letting me know which one. Okay, so let go of logic and trust your feelings, Taurus. Let go of logic. So sometimes your logical brain will get in the way of what is real or what you should really be doing or heading for right now. So I feel like you may be self-sabotaging yourself at the moment. So try to clear your mind, step out of the way, and let the universe help you. So you are your best advocate as well. So you really need to get out of your own way. So focus on moving the energy around. And a lot of people are probably moving a lot of energy around right now if you're stuck home and you're getting to clean and stuff. But there are those people who are still able to work right now. So try to get out of your head for a while, because it's a really crazy place out there right now, and that's going to best help you. And being I was talking all that time, we're starting to clock over. All right, so 2 more cards for Taurus. Right, Spirit, help me to pick out another card for Taurus, which they be focusing on the month of May. Oh, see? Angel of Support. The universe has heard your silent call for help. So this means for you guys, Taurus, the universe is trying to help you. Just as I said, sometimes you just have to get out of your own way. You are your worst enemy, but you're also your best advocate. So You have to assist the universe to help you. They're working on it. So don't give up. Don't assume that nothing's going on behind the standstill, because there's plenty of things going on behind the standstill. You are being supported right now. You're being supported in your endeavors. It feels like many of you are making changes, probably changes in job, lifestyle, could be diet too. These are just what my gut is telling me right now. And also the next card is Angel of Families. So the angels surround you both and your family at the moment. So it feels like if maybe you haven't had time to pay attention to them or do what you need to do, or you're worried that you have family afar or something, that the angels are taking care of the situation. Everything is happening exactly the way it's supposed to, good, bad, or indifferent. So try to relax and refocus on what you need to be focusing on right now on these things here, okay? So refocus. And I'm going to pick a trinket real quick, and I should have picked the trinket for our Aries as well. Trinket for Taurus for the month of 2020. What else do they need to know? Okay, so if you have any documents, forms, applications, loans, car loans, banking, buying or selling homes, make sure you're reading the fine print. Make sure you're highlighting things. If you're coming up with an agreement with your boss or something, make sure that that the contract states what you want it to reflect, and make sure that they sign it and highlight it in front of you. Cross your T's, dot your I's. Don't take anything for granted. Things need to be taken care of. You need to be moving on things and taking care of yourself, taking care of family. Get out of your own way. So I leave that with you, and hopefully that has been of some help. And I know I'm doing things a little backwards today. This is sort of my first time trying to do a sort of live here. So I can just let that run out. And I'm going to go back step 1 minute for Aries. I'm going to go ahead and pick a trinket for Aries. Aries, what does Aries need to know for the month of May 2020 for Aries? All right, Aries. It looks you got the yellow butterfly. That means you're already going through some transformations. So the transformation has already started at least April, if not even in March. So just keep plugging away. It feels like the changes are coming. Please don't give up hope. Don't give up faith. It feels like it's right around the corner for your desires to come to fruition. Maybe not all of them, but it's like one step at a time right now. I feel like there's a 3-step process for you. So if there's 3 different things you might be focusing on, just wait. At least one of them is already that you've been working on is coming to be. Maybe it is a new job. Maybe it's a new home, whatever. I believe by May 15th, I think you're really going to see the changes taking place. All right, leave that with you. All right, on to Gemini, which is May 21st through June 20th. Gemini, May 21st through June 20th. I'm going to start making up little cards so I could post it on the screen so people know what zodiac sign I'm on. I really want to help people be able to get to their sign, especially if they're in a hurry. So, all right, Spirit, what does Gemini need to know? Help me pick prop 3 cards for Gemini for May 2020. So again, the Gemini, and again, this your rising signs and everything could really greatly affect this. So you can be you might resonate with more than one zodiac. Okay, Goddess of Psychic Protection. So it seems like you needed a little bit of protection right now. Maybe you feel like you're being attacked. I mean, Geminis are kind of like 2 personality people, so that's not hard to believe. What you believe, you create. No one can harm you. So making sure that you're keeping your dual personality in check is going to greatly help you with this right now. And again, don't worry. It's like the universe has your back. Everything is happening in its proper timing, in its proper order. Try to give it that respect and that space to work in your favor. And let's see. I have another card here for Gemini. And We're giving you strength too, the goddess of strength. Stand up for what you believe. You will gain respect by standing your ground. So if there's changes that you wanted to make, don't crawl into your little shell and don't give up. Don't get all twisted inside. You need to stand up for yourself. You need to make the changes. You need to be strong and do and move forward as well. Plus, keeping other people in check. You don't have to get overly. Don't make sure you're using tact when you're doing these things because it's really really important. And I'm trying to move this again. I swear this thing's moving a little bit. All right, one more card. All right, I'm sorry. You got two more, so I'm gonna try to do this as fast as I can because I only got like a minute left here. Goddess of the shadows. So, what you perceive to be your dark side holds a hidden treasure. So sometimes we think, well, maybe I'm just being too bitchy or whatever. Sometimes you need to do that to stand your ground, and it helps you to do some releasing as well. So there might be something you consider to be a dark side, and but it's serving you right now. It's serving a purpose, something that's going to help you move forward. And you also got the goddess of oneness. I gotta see how that zooms in. Someone you love is thinking fondly of you at the moment. Check it out. We got that before too. So there are people that are cheering you on. There are people that love you. Just because people are getting moody and edgy does not mean that they don't love you. So I'm going to say give it this month of May before you make any rash decisions unless you know it's definitely something you don't want. Then you need to stand your ground and move out. And you have other supporters that will help you through this. And if not, the universe, your guides, guardians, and angels, they are there. They are watching what's going on and they will help you. They will show you signs. They will help direct you. Sometimes, when you're driving down the street and your car decides to take another way, that's what you have to do. You might run into somebody. If your car were to break down or something, it could be the person that comes to your rescue that is just the person you needed to meet. I mean, you don't know how these things really work. It has a very interesting way of working out. So that is what I'm leaving with you, Gemini. And then I'm pulling a trinket for Gemini. All right, for Gemini, trinket for Gemini. What does Gemini need to know right now? So Gemini, don't worry. You are the light. So you carry the light within you. You have to utilize it now. Be the light you want to see in the world. Be the change you want to see in the world. Everything else will follow. Just give it this time for things to settle down and come to fruition. Just try to stay centered. I know it's really hard for Gemini people to stay centered, especially right now, but come May, you're going to start seeing things change. You're going to start seeing all the effort that you put out there start turning around in your favor. So just hang in there and bear with it. All right, so I leave that with you, Geminis. Now on to Cancer. Cancer is from June 21st to July 22nd. So the sign of Cancer, the sun sign of Cancer. Again, it could be your rising sign or moon signs. You are a moon child. So Cancer from June 21st to July 22nd for the month of May 2020. Angel of family. So if, Cancers are the warriors of the Zodiac. So the angels surround you both, you and your family at the moment. So if you have reasons to worry about family members and stuff right now, the best thing you can do is to say a prayer for them. You give them your thoughtful and helpful words of advice, being tactful as you can, and just keeping in touch with them the best as you can when you can. And you're going to find out that the universe and your angels and guides, they are doing their best. And again, things are working out exactly the way they're supposed to. There's a trend here with this card. It seems like a lot of zodiacs are getting this. All right, for Cancers. Oops, I gotta start my clock. Two more cards for Cancer. And we have Angel of Union. So a partnership is blessed and destined for great success. Now, union can be two different things. It could be a union, like maybe you're going into business in a partnership with someone. Maybe it's a band of friends getting together and creating something. Maybe it's actually creating a band. Who knows? And it could be a union, as in a partnership, as in a love partnership. So whatever is coming your way, it feels like it may not just be a fleeting thing, but it may be a real thing. So just making sure that you're paying attention to what's coming into your life. You're curbing your temper a little bit because you don't want to chase it away. Not everyone is like the old people in your life. I know cancers tend to hold on to a lot of stuff. So it's just let go, let God kind of thing. Keep an open mind and approach things. If things are out of sync a little bit, and if it's a partnership for a business partnership, the best thing you can do is have a well drawn out plan or project or contract. So that is awesome. I do feel interesting. May. I'm getting a lot of this, of course, is happening May because it is for May, but for some particular reasons, for cancers, I think there's something big, or it's going to happen by maybe May 23rd. I'm getting a May 23rd for some reason. And then you also got Angel of Emergence. It is time for the real you to emerge. So if you have been in stasis, you've crawled into your shell that Cancerians are so good at, it's time to come out and play. So the real you is about to emerge. So if you've been feeling like your chrysalis state has been subjected to a beating, and you haven't had time to maybe focus on your spiritual studies or the artist within you or whatever it is that you want to do, it feels like the time for blossoming is in May. So if you really want the real you to come forth and you be able to utilize it and work with it and let it work for you, you have to do this. So you can do a little space clearing as well. So you may need to do a personal cleansing. I'm getting that as well. Smudge yourself, sage your area, set up some high frequency like pyramids, or I sell a high frequency oil that I've put together. And it really helps to uplift your energy and attracts prosperity and opportunities to you. So if you can set up your home, maybe do a little feng shui, that would really help kick all this positiveness into play. All right, I'll leave that with you. Now I'm going to pick a trinket for the cancers. Cancer for May 2020. Interesting. I have a set of 4 or 5 different keys now in my box of trinkets. This one is a key to a toilet paper dispenser, so I call it the key to shit. So you have the key, and they're actually giving me the words, you have the master plan to help to get rid of shit in your life, whether it's physical stuff, emotional stuff, or just clutter or blockages in your own mind, your aura, your space. You know what you need to do. You have all the tools in your little toolbox, so whether physically, spiritually, mentally, it's there. You have it. So utilize it. It is time. It feels like the time is right now, so you can actually see all the good and positive stuff that's coming in the month of May. All right, so I leave that with you. And I'm checking. Hi, Deborah. I'm seeing who's joining us here today. All right, put that back in the box. The next one is Leo. Leo is from July 23rd through August 22nd. The zodiac sun sign of Leo. All right, Spirit, what does Leo need to know for the month of May 2020? Help me pick 3 cards. Best help Leo in their path in life. You have Angel of Guidance. A renewed sense of direction and purpose will soon manifest. I gotta do this and make my camera focus. So a renewed sense of direction and purpose will soon manifest. So if you felt a little lost lately, especially, again, it feels like, might have been like towards the end of March through April, feeling a little even hopeless. Things are changing. They're coming. So this is the angel of guidance. You're going to be guided and directed. Pay attention to those people that come into your life, because we have earth angels all the time. Could be animals, could be people. There is a great book by Ted Andrews that's Animal Speaks. So if you see certain birds dive bombing your car, crossing your path, or animals in your yard or something, that could be an additional part of information and guidance for you. So really check it out. But if you weren't sure what to do, or you didn't even know maybe what it is you're capable of and what your set of special gifts are, it feels like you're going to be being woken up to them. But pay attention. You really have to be alert so Spirit can work with you and tell you and inform you. And sorry. If you have people that come to you and say a particular thing to you 3 times or more, that is a direct, it's a direct piece of information. Say, oh, you know what? You'd be really great at teaching this for a living. And someone else says that, you know, you really be good. You should be a teacher. You should teach this. So if you hear this like 3 times or more, that's probably what you should be doing. So that's another form of guidance that they can be giving you. The whole time. I'm really bad at hitting my clock here. All right, so for Leo, another card for Leo is Goddess of Psychic Protection. Goddess of Psychic Protection. What you believe, you create. No one can harm you. This is, a couple of people got this card today. What you believe, you create. No one can harm you except for you. So you're going to need protection probably from your own self. It'd be great to start yourself on a regimen where you start thinking, speaking, and feeling positive about things the best you can. Yeah, it's like you might fall off the wagon on that once in a while, but you have to be steadfast. And you're going to find out how many times you're going to catch yourself talking negative about yourself or about other people. You have to get the negativity out of your sense of view. Be as positive as possible. And then you can also clear your space. If you smudge your home, you always smudge yourself first so nothing can jump you. And then you smudge your home, you can smudge your property line, your vehicle. Like I said, I have a cleansing and clearing spray, so you can even take it to the office if you have to, or work, especially for those poor hospital workers and stuff. You can spray yourself with that. This way it's kind of on you all day long. You can wear a nice amulet. Whatever you have to do to keep yourself from taking on other people's stuff, because it's so strong out there, it's really easy to do. All right, one more card for Leo. Angel of New Life. New life is coming. An exciting new chapter in your life is about to unfold. So the month of May is some really great stuff coming. And if you are forced into a change, a lot of times we don't go willingly, we go kicking and screaming. It feels like it was all had a really good purpose for you. So keep your eyes and ears open, and don't forget to give thanks for the new life. Anytime something wonderful happens, even if you just got done with 10 tons of shit, you want to make sure that you are grateful for the positive things that come into your life. All right, for Leo Spirit, help me pull a trinket for the month of May 2020 for Leo. You're another one that has put things in writing, but if you got the pencil too. So things that you have done, if you feel like you've made a mistake, it feels like you can still correct them. There is still time. So maybe if you were too hard on someone or something, or if you wrote something to somebody like, on Facebook or something, and you really hurt them, don't put your best foot forward and go out there and make the amends. The more karma you can clear up, the better it is for you and the better things that happen for you. But also put things in writing, making sure that maybe you need to do some journaling. That might help you to release some things that have been holding you back, your own thoughts and things of that sort. Or maybe someone needs to be written a letter. But either way, it's just some sort of journaling or writing, contracts. Maybe you should be building a contract between you and somebody else. That might help to take the edge off, or so you're not looking like the bad guy all the time. All right, I leave that with you. And now we're on to Virgo. All right, for Virgos. Virgo is from August 24th through September 22nd. All right, Spirit, for the month of May 2020, help me pick the proper 3 cards that best help the Virgos in their path in life. What is it they need to work on? Or you got Angel of Guidance. A renewed sense of direction and purpose will soon manifest. You know, I swear that you got that like last week. Well, certain people anyway. Come on, trying to get my camera to snap out of it. All right. So, Angel of Guidance, a renewed sense of direction and purpose will soon manifest. All right, that is double confirmation. All right, so things are happening. Again, they're happening behind the scenes. Please have patience because not everything is always comes forth when you want it to, but when it needs to, and it's proper timing. It could be if it involves another person, then maybe they had to get out of their own way first. I mean, we never know what holds back a time frame. Like things that are supposed to happen by a certain time, sometimes things do get set off, especially if it involves another person. Ooh. We got God of the Arts. That's nice. The artist within you is about to emerge. You need to start creating something. Use your God-gifted talents, your mind. Even if you, maybe you're creating a new channel on YouTube, or maybe you are actually very artistic. Maybe it's working with food, working with animals, working with children. I mean, God of the Arts can really cover a lot. Some people just think it's artsy, like painting or something. Art can go many ways. Writing poetry. I mean, art goes everywhere. So pay attention to what you feel drawn to. Take a walk through a little hobby shop. Yeah, right. I don't know about right now. But take a walk in nature, see what comes to you. You know, when you empty your mind and do a little meditating, that's when you'll find things come to you. Then we have Goddess of Strength. Stand up for what you believe. You will gain respect by standing your ground. So stand up for what you believe. You will gain respect by standing your ground. So say if someone, maybe they're offering you a job or something. Well, you know, we're going to do it this way. If you say, well, you know what, that can definitely be done with a mask, because masks and toilet paper are really big right now. Maybe it's your belief system. What is it that you believe? You're spiritual? Are you religious? I mean, if you're religious, you're probably not watching this. But anyway, sorry, I had to say that. I'm on a roll today. So be the strength as long as you really truly believe it. But, you know, don't go to bat and don't say things or defend yourself if you don't even really believe it yourself. But if it's stuff that you truly believe in wholeheartedly, you go for it and you can get other people to see your point of view. And then we'll pick a trinket for the Virgos. This is for Virgo. Virgo for May 2020 Spirit. What do I need? What do they need to know? Ooh, it's kind of like what I said. Getting out in nature. You got the green man. How cool is that? So you need to tap into nature as much as possible. You know, sometimes people have a particular idea of how they want to get in nature. But, you know, days like this, or you say it's winter time, you can't go out by a babbling brook or something because it's frozen or what have you. You can just simply take your shoes off and put your feet in the grass. That might be enough connection that your body and aura need. I know mentally your mind tricks you into thinking you might have a certain thing that you want to do or how to do it. But there's other ways. Maybe that artwork you're supposed to be getting into, maybe you need to create something from nature, maybe something from sticks, weaving baskets. I mean, anything that's organic material, that might help you as well. Transplanting plants. So get grounded, get connected, speak to the earth and the nature spirits. This could also represent some fairies and things of this sort. You could even start seeing fairy circles now, being the grass is green out there, or for those that are in the warmer states. If you have fairy circles, it's a darker circle of green grass, and a lot of times toadstools will be growing in there. So that means they're willing to help you if you're willing to help them. So support nature however you can. You know, do offerings of food or whatever to nature spirits. And nature spirits could be anything. It could be a live, living animal, a creature that you could see. It could be the fairies that maybe you can't see. Build them a little fairy hut, do some gardening. I mean, there's many ways you can contribute to nature where nature will contribute back to you. All right, so I leave that with you. What's for Virgo? All right, next we are doing Libra. Libra. All right, Libra is from September 23rd through October 22nd. September 23rd through October 22nd. Don't forget to be listening to the other signs in case other signs you know are already in your astrology chart if you had one done. This might greatly help you. All right. I hope that was helpful. So for Libra, goddess of compassion. Self-criticism is diminishing your sense of self-worth. You know, again, it's this month. A lot of people are resonating with this as well. Make sure you get out of your own head. Stop beating yourself up, especially if you're one of these super active people who are used to doing a certain thing a certain way and you can't right now. This is your golden opportunity to reroute your energy, experiment in different ways. And I don't even know, is this diminishing? So that's not even what this card is saying, but that's what I'm being led to tell you. So, but the self-criticism. So don't be so hard on yourself. This might be a time that you cannot do things the normal way, but this is a gift that you learn how to do things another way. And then you can be that much more proud of yourself because you were able to reroute that opportunity and make it work for you. You need to give yourself a pat on the back for that. That's not some little feat, you know? So find other ways of doing things. Make sure you're doing some positive self-talk and make sure you're giving other people credit as well. And if they're having a bad day, for God's sake, smile at them. Some people just need a smile. They need some assistance to get out of their own way right now. This is interesting. You got this purple pink trend going here too. So you also got goddess of justice. What seems to be an injustice is actually a blessing. So I'm going to give the major for instance that's going on right now. Maybe you lost a job or you felt forced that you had to give up a job, or maybe you had to give up a car. If you didn't give up that job and you weren't forced to leave in some way or pressured, then maybe you never would have found this great new opportunity that's been waiting for you, because that door would have been closed to you. So you would have missed out on a great opportunity. So that's kind of what this goddess of justice. Plus, it could be if you are up against some sort of legal matter, it could be going in your favor. So that is a good thing. Also for you Libras, the goddess of justice. If a car broke down or something, maybe it was time that you really needed to get something else, or maybe you've been putting off fixing it for far too long. And, and some people who end up in the doctor's office find out something else was wrong with them all along. And if they hadn't gone or had that accident or something, they wouldn't found out the bigger problem in time. So look at things that may be happening that seem negative to you as a positive, because this might be something that you didn't realize is working in your favor. Okay, we're also here for Libra. One more card for Libra. God of Indulgence. Whoa. So it's all right. Stop beating yourself up. A little indulgence and balance is healthy. So you're like, well, I bought all this diet stuff and I just went crazy. I bought myself a box of chocolates. Well, how interesting. I'm looking out my window right now and suddenly I think it's a dove or a hawk. Oh my goodness. Anyway, a dove just jumped on my railing out here and I have never seen them that close to my front door. So that might be for you also, Libra. Now, dove will be a sign of peace. So peace is coming, time of serenity. I will leave that with you as well. But if you are indulging in it's okay. Now, but if you were an alcoholic and you fell off the wagon, it's okay if you get back on the wagon. So take care of self. It's all right if you do things once in a while. Sometimes you just have to let off steam. But if you get back up, it's all right. It's not the end of the world. You're still here. It's okay. So I'm going to pull a trinket for you for Libra for May 2020. Oh my goodness. You got Green Man as well. So getting out in nature, doing things with nature, grounding, getting water, taking a walk by water, putting your feet in water, going for a swim, depending on where you are in the world. Or taking a bath, washing dishes, taking a shower. You know, that is when I do my best meditating and praying for people, is when I'm in the shower. That is my quiet time. No matter how much the phone rings, I can't answer it. I can actually focus and do my releasing. So as you're releasing things that have been stressing you out, the negative stuff goes right down the drain. And as you're filling up with positive new energy, and that's exactly how you could think about it when you do it. So connect with nature, talk to the nature spirits, the fairies, feed the animals, be kind to the animals, and the universe will pay you back in a positive way. All right, that with you. So now on to Scorpio. Scorpio for May 2020. Scorpio is from October 23rd through November 21st. October 23rd through November 21st. Hi, Deborah. I don't know if you're still here. Who's here? Someone is here. Okay, so we have Scorpio. What do Scorpios need to know this month of May, Spirit? May 2020. Help give me proper 3 cards, but help Scorpio in their path in life. Oh my goodness, this gotta be the month for families. Everybody's really concerned about everybody right now, and this card has come out 3 times now. The angels surround both of you and your family at the moment. They surround both you and your family at the moment. So if you're worried about your family, now I'm going to give a little lecture about worry here. Don't forget, everything, every thought, every action, every deed is an investment in energy. And that is what you will end up becoming a magnet for. So if you don't, if you're worried, you should change it into a prayer and helpful, hopeful thoughts for them. Because that's the energy you want to feed them and the situation. You don't want to feed them worry, because then there's more reason to worry. So I try to really get people to set your mind straight about that and say, you know, oh, wow, she just told me this is going on. Wow, I'm a little concerned. But you know, right there, shift gears, say cancel that negative thought, and go in and say something positive about it. Feed it positive energy. Then we have soul love. Angel of soul love. Time to look at how you value yourself and issues of self-love. So, are you taking care of yourself? You can't expect other people to take care of themselves if you're not taking care of yourself. You know, they lead by example. So, how are you treating yourself lately? You Scorpios, are you taking care of yourself? And are you with your soulmate? Maybe you also need to be taking care of each other. You need to make sure that you are getting the same respect that you're handing out. So make sure you're handing out the right stuff. But again, there is times where people take advantage. So you want to make sure you put up blocks to that as well, because it will leave you out of balance. You need to make sure that you are receiving as much as you are giving, or you need to force yourself to put on the brakes for a while. A lot of people are givers. And if you give, you're left with nothing. But when you give and receive, then you find yourself in balance and you want to give more. And that's the way it should be. So watch out about the self-love. Make sure you're treating yourself right. Make sure you're standing your ground and you're protecting your energy. But as much love as you give out, if you haven't been giving enough of yourself lately to a relationship that's maybe been nothing but there for you, then it's time that you need to really focus on where your priorities are. Is this what you want? And if it is, you need to feed it. You need to care for it, and you need to care for yourself. Okay, for Scorpio. One more card. Goddess of Awakening. Got that too. I'm telling you, the month of May is going to be something big. It's going to be a positive thing. May is going to be good, people. This is I'm trying to get the camera to focus. This is a wondrous time of exploration, romance, and creativity. Now, you Scorpios are the king of, let's say, lovemaking, of desire, that sort of thing. So, Scorpio, this is a wondrous time of exploration, romance, and creativity. So, maybe you need to get a hold of your partner, or maybe it's time that you look for a partner and do that wonderful romancing or exploration. If you're somebody who hasn't been out there in the dating field in a while, I think it's time you get your feet wet. Just let loose. You know, no one says that you can't date someone, even if you're not serious, or you're a little leery about it. Sometimes you just have to take a chance. Sometimes it's just that feeling of being desired and wanted that will heal you in emotional ways, in many ways. So maybe it's just time to put that toe outside that little box that you've been in. But it feels like if you have been waiting for some romance to really strike home, I feel like May is going to be the month. I think things are loosening up. So you have to make sure you're ready to go as well. So I am going to go ahead and pull a trinket for you, Scorpios. Trinket for Scorpio for May 2020. Oh my goodness. You got the key to shit as well. So this is a key to a toilet paper dispenser. So I call it the key to shit. That means that you have the keys. You have the tools, mentally, physically, whatever it takes to move the crap out of your life. Things that have been holding you back. It could be your own mind that's been holding you back. Maybe you're eating too much junk food and that's why you're not succeeding in your health. I mean, there could be a million reasons for this key, but stuff has to get moved out. If there's an old relationship that's been really stagnant and been cramping your side, then maybe it's time that you need to make the break so the wonderful new exploration of love can come in. But whatever it is, if there's like been a lot of discontent and discomfort in your home surroundings or whatever, time to have a sit down and a powwow, get things straightened out, separate the wheat from the chaff and get it done. Because it feels like now's the time so you can have an explorative, wonderful, booming month of May. All right, I leave that with you. Hopefully that has been of some help for you, Scorpios. On to Sagittarius. Sagittarius, November 22nd through December 21st is a Sagittarian zodiac sun sign. Sagittarius. All right, Spirit, what does Sagittarius need to know for the month of May 2020? What would be the best help for them? Help me to pick out the proper 3 cards for Sagittarians. That's right. I should just pick out the cards for the month, in which I do anyway, every week. If you go into my other channels. Angel of support. The universe has heard your silent call for help. All right, Sages. The universe, your guides, guardians, and angels are hearing you. And if there's something that you need to request, state it that I invite you in to assist me with blah, 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 whatever the situation is. So sometimes you actually have to let them know that you are asking them, inviting them in to help you, because angels also do everybody in the universe, you shouldn't cross certain boundaries of your will. I can't forget. Free will, sorry. So free will is very, very important. And sometimes you actually have to give permission. But they have heard your silent call for help. So sometimes if you add the words, and it's funny because I didn't feel like I needed to say this before, so it's for you Sagittarius. If you say the words, I am ready, willing, and able to do whatever it takes for A, B, and C to happen, As long as you're not praying against someone's free will, I don't care, love, negativity, or whatever, you're doing good. All right, so angel support, they have heard you. It just might take some time for things to manifest. So just exert a little patience. For you, I'm getting May, June. So whatever you're working on can be coming about between May and June. And then another card for Sag. Angel of communication. So communicate clearly. Don't be afraid to tell it like it is. So there's things that might be aggravating you or really leaving you feeling out of balance. Maybe you're in a relationship and they're just doing something that's driving you crazy and you're the type of person who's just holding back your temper. You don't speak. You need to speak before your temper gets out of control. So you can actually communicate clearly and respectfully. All right, so I'm going to do that. And I'm going to just remind everyone I am doing a live. I'm going to have somebody coming into the door to upstairs in a minute, and I really apologize if my dogs start barking, but because this is live, I'm not able to delete that out. All right, one more for Sag. Sag. Goddess of oneness again. Goddess of oneness. Someone you love is thinking fondly of you at the moment. So you may be getting more energy being tossed your way to utilize than you think. And maybe if it's a love interest, you may have someone that's been looking at you, watching you, and figuring out what move they want to make. So if you've been watching and they've been watching, someone needs to step up and make the first move already. But you are getting support and on some areas of your life. And I am going to probably mute this if my dogs start barking. I'm going to go on to a trinket for Sagittarius. And oh my goodness, everybody's got the shit. So you have the key to shit. So again, you know it's time for people to shovel out and clean up the houses. Pretend you live in a stable. Pull out the shovel, start getting rid of all the stuff that's been holding you back. And it could be the ways that you're thinking about things. How do you normally do things? Are you thinking outside of the box yet? Are you still trapped inside of that box? I mean, it feels like there's some walls that you need to break down, you Sagittarians. Clearing out closets, mentally, physically, emotionally. It just feels like there's things that you have to move out of the way. And I don't know why I'm picturing a garage right now. So I don't know if some of you need to do some cleaning out of your garage. I mean, there's things that need to get done so stuff can move in. You'd be surprised how much clutter or stagnant energy can put a halt to your progression in life. So work on that. And hopefully that has helped you Sagittarians for the month of May. And we are going on to Capricorn. So Capricorn is through December 21st through January 19th. So Capricorn spirit, what does Capricorns need to know for the month of May 2020? Angel of the universe. You are being encouraged to expand your thinking. So Capricorns, are you being closed-minded? Are you not open-minded enough to what's going on? Are you not open-minded enough to the things that you could accomplish? Are you stifling your own energy? You're being encouraged to expand your thinking right now. So another one needs to think outside of the box. So it feels like you are your own worst enemy. The month of May can bring great energy and motivation to you. This is the message I'm getting for you outside of the card here, that motivation is key. You need to be motivated. So let's hope that you can find a way to motivate yourself, because you don't want the universe to do it for you, because sometimes they don't pick a very friendly way of doing it if you really need motivation to get out of your own way. So then we have the Goddess of Strength. Goddess of Strength, stand up for what you believe. you will gain respect by standing your ground. So maybe there's certain ways of doing things that you feel would be good. Maybe it's a new way because maybe you're a manager of a store or something. And, you know, maybe the old way isn't working anymore and you need to make people listen to you. So it feels like you have some really great ideas and your belief system. If people are trying to scramble your brain because everybody has a major opinion right now, maybe it's time for you to check in and see because they want you to expand your thinking. But at the same time, you need to stand your ground for what you really believe. Now, this could be spiritually, it could be in something that you're creating or making. Maybe you're involved in a project. You really need to stand your ground for that. All right, so Capricorn. December 21st to January 19th. One more card for Capricorn. Capricorn. One more card, Capricorn. Sorry, sometimes if they don't jump out, then I don't pull them. So they need to jump out. So I know they're correct. Of course, two of them want to come out. Goddess of Beauty. You are a wondrous being of light. There's nothing to fix or change. So you are a wonderful person. You're a Capricorn. You can really, you can be sensitive. You can be engaging. You can be all of these things. But don't let people diminish your sense of self-worth. It's really, really important right now because that's how you can move forward. That's how you'll have confidence to make the changes that you need to make as well. And you also got Angel of Manifestation. Your efforts, determination, and perseverance have paid off. So something good's about to happen for you. May, I believe, is the month. It feels like May is a month of construction, work, utilizing things, getting things started, project. That's what I keep getting. And I think in June, you're going to really see great results from all of that. All right. Trinket for Capricorn for May 2020. Whoa. What was that? Okay. You might need to do a little diet. This is watching what you drink, what you take into your body. If you are wanting to go on a diet or health regimen, I feel like whatever it is can be helps sustain you by something you drink. Maybe you're not drinking enough water. You need to drink a lot of water and detox and flush. It feels like you need a little bit of purification on some level, more nutrition on some level. They're giving me the words brain power. You really need some more brain power for everything that's about to come. So please take care of your body, stay fit, put only good, healthy things in your body. Minerals. I'm getting minerals for you also. That's going to really help to take the acidity down in your body and help the energy to flow better and for your body to function properly. And who doesn't need that right now? Okay, I leave that with you Capricorns. Pick up the phone. And then we are on to Aquarius. Aquarius. Take this away. So Aquarius, what does Aquarius need to know for May 2020? Aquarians are January 20th through February 18th. And, oh my goodness, I don't even know where that phone is so I can hang it back up. See, this is what happens when I do live from home. 2020. Ooh. Oh, I thought there was another card on the floor. Sorry, Aquarians. Aquarians, 2020. May 2020. May 2020. What do the Aquarius needs to know? Your birth date, sun sign is January 20th through February 18th. And it's goddess of compassion. That's come out before too. So you need to be very compassionate right now. Self-criticism is diminishing your sense of self-worth. So you have to stop putting yourself down. Aquariuses are usually fantastic at creating. They're very artistic people, but they also come with artistic temperament. So make sure you're not putting yourself down or you're being too hard on yourself. Oh, why can't I make these masks? Everybody else is. I mean, I'm a creator. I should be able to do this. So that's not your forte. Don't worry about it. Just stop putting yourself down. Stop putting other people down. You can't be overcritical for you or anyone else because that is going to create some karmic debt for yourself. And again, I don't get this for everyone when I pull these cards, so this is your particular message for Aquarius. You cannot be overcritical of anyone or yourself right now. This is a time where you really, 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 really need to stay positive. And the next card is Goddess of the Sacred Path. Let go of logic and trust your feelings. This card's come up before too. So let go of the logical side of your brain and trust your feelings. Maybe it's time that you get crafty or make the changes you need with what your gut is telling you. It seems like at every reading I do, I have to tell people how to use a little bit of kinesiology. You stand up straight with your arms at your side, close your eyes, and make sure, if you have your balance, that you're able to stand straight. And now pose a question that can be answered by yes or no. Even if it could be a supplement, it could be a question about your life or your love life, or should I quit my job? Or would it benefit me to quit my job? You can word it like that. If your body propels forward, that's a yes. If it propels backwards, it's a no. So you can use kinesiology to get gut-worthy answers. Your heart can mislead you. Your head is over analytical, so sometimes you have to trust your gut. So using some gut work the month of May will really help you. And attitudes too, so make sure you're checking in with yourself. All right, one more, Aquarian. Of course this card would come out. Okay, God of the Arts. The artist within you is about to emerge. So you may feel stifled. Maybe this energy has gotten you down. Maybe you were stuck in the old way of doing things. But, again, I don't know what part of the world you're in right now. But if you're here in Wisconsin, I mean, everything's been under, snow, ice, cold, can't dig anything up. But now the trees are blooming, the flowers are blooming. Maybe it's time. Are you a person who takes pictures for art? Do you paint art? Do you actually utilize things of the earth for art? Are you only inspired in the springtime? I mean, this might be it right now. So the month of May is good for you and art, you Aquarians. Get your artsy self out there and encourage your sense of self-worth. All right, and then I'm going to pick a trinket for you. Trinket for Aquarius. Well, I got two things. One is, this is like a little thing of lipstick and makeup. I believe this usually means that sometimes you have to put on a little disguise and be someone you're not to propel yourself forward, or maybe to get that interview that you wanted or needed, or talk someone into all the wonderful things about your artwork that they should consider, so you can put yourself in their store or something to that effect. So you yourself may not believe it, but you may have to pretend. So you're going to need to be encouraging yourself, putting on a false front. Even if you're feeling horrible or ripped up inside, you have to pretend to be the opposite. But it's light, so you need to be more lighthearted. Force yourself in that direction, and you will propel forward in the positive way. And wow, I got three things in my hands that came out for you. And love, put love into your work, and love into everything you do, and love in how you treat people, and love how you treat yourself. Love is the key master word and position and feeling, thought, and investment right now for you. Then we have the snowflake. I feel like you should be working on stuff now. If you are a crafter and you're in craft fairs, maybe you should be. It feels like by November, some of your hopes and dreams for being a crafter or a vendor or an artist may actually emerge come November. I don't know what that's about. So we're supposed to be focusing on May, but maybe it's something that you're creating or working with now. All right. Our last one of the zodiac is Pisces. So Pisces. Hi, Bev. Hi, Robert. You found me. All right, so Pisces, February 19th through March 20th is the sign of Pisces. That's the sun sign dates. Again, your zodiac can reflect differently depending on what your rising signs, moon signs, and other things in your zodiac chart, your astrology chart. All right, Pisces is from the month February 19th to March 20th. All right, Spirit, help me pick out the proper card that will reflect for them May 2020. What do they need to know for May 2020? I'm telling you, a lot of the same cards are coming out today. It's crazy. All right, so Angel of Support. The universe has heard your silent call for help. Yes, they're trying to support you, but you also have to support them. You have to be willing to support the growth that the universe is trying to give you. Again, these are some added messages I'm getting for Pisces right now, because this came up before, and it's not what I felt to say before. There are things that are trying to propel you forward. It feels like you go forward and then you take 2 steps back. You need to be an active part of this progression in your life. So making sure that you are working with your angels and guides, not against them and not against yourself or not against what you're trying to really, truly achieve in life. You are a very sensitive person. You're an emotional being. You're also very loving, very tender of a person. So you may also be taking on the weight of the world right now. You don't want to do that. Try to discover what is your energy and what is their energy. And you physically really say that. Say, all right, is this mine? How does your gut feel when you pose that question? Is this my energy? And if it says no, then you know you're picking that up from somebody else, because you're probably very, what's that word I'm looking for? An emotionally connected person. I mean, I'm that kind of a person, and I can't think of the word, but you could be picking up on other people's stuff because you're just that sensitive. So we also got Goddess of Knowledge. Start to apply what you already know. Trust your intuition. You know what to do. You know how to move forward. You just got to do it. And maybe it's a lack of energy or you're just too stressed. You're going to have to use some meditation. You're going to have to get out of your own head for a while and go into the ether world so you can get some rest. It's like your body, your mind needs a little bit of rest from the craziness of the world and the ho-hum and all the negative stuff that you are seeing online, on, broadcasts everywhere. So apply what you already know. If you're not sure where to go from there, say, all right, well, I already do this. I don't know what to do next. If you put one foot forward, I believe the universe is going to lead you to your next step. So you need to put a little trust out there right now. And you just got to move forward. And you got to be hard on yourself where you need to be hard on yourself. And then you need to take it easy on yourself where there's other people where they're concerned, because it's you. You need to care for you so you can care for others. So take care of self first. All right. Aha, here we go. Angel of Awakening. So this is a wondrous time of exploration, romance, and creativity. So you are waking up to so many things, and it feels like you're waking up on more of a deeper spiritual level. You're waking up at the same time the earth is waking up, especially in this part of the world. And when you wake up and you really wake up spiritually, it is going to turn on your base 2 chakras, your sacral and your base chakra. You are going to get really creative. You're going to get turned on, and your sexuality is going to get turned on as well. And you're going to have this overwhelming feeling of wanting to explore things, to see how the other half lives, or this is something new. I have to try this out. Or, maybe I should have been creating this all along. I really feel good when I'm working with that piece of jewelry or painting or whatever the case may be. You're another one who should maybe browse online, do some like hobby shopping, and see if there's something that you would like to create. It will help to waken up all your senses and who you should truly be. All right, and then we're going to pick a trinket for Pisces. Pisces picking prices for May 2020. Oh my God. Sorry. This key is coming out a lot today. All right. This is the key to shit. I hope that's not bad for me to say on here, but you have to get the crap out of your life, out of your head, out of your emotions, and maybe physically out of your home. It's like moving in a positive direction. Getting out the clutter in your mind, the clutter in your heart, the clutter in your gut. Maybe the people in your life that don't serve your higher good or purpose anymore. Bad habits, bad dwelling spaces, bad jobs. Maybe you've been holding on to a vehicle that's just been burning a hole in your pocket. It feels like there's things that need to be repaired and fixed too at the same time. So there's a lot to this key for you. The Pisces have a lot to work on because you're emotional beings. So do it joyfully, and know that after you clear all this crap out, wonderful things are going to happen. And, I feel like a lot of things are supposed to happen here in May, and they're still going to, but you have some fine tuning to do. And in June is going to be a glorious month for you. So I leave that with you. So hopefully this has helped all of you for this month. And if you can join me, hi, Dwayne, destroy you. What are you talking about? Sorry to hear that. Oh, people are around. Oh, I see that. Sure. Shirvani for Shirvani Viren. I can't say it right. Sorry. I already did Cancer. You're probably going to have to go back and rewatch this. This will post to my Facebook pages, and I will be posting it to YouTube later as well. You will have what it's called here, Zodiac Readings for May 2020 by Jade. So make sure you look that up. And if you go on my Facebook page, The Violet Sage, and it's also Jade Joyce McGeehan. And then also another Facebook page is Traveling Ministry and Mystics for the Open-Minded. So if you go on those two pages, you'll be able to rewatch this and see the Cancer Zodiac, because I did all the Zodiac signs on here today. All 12. And I forgot to tell people there was originally 13 Zodiac signs, Ophiuchus, and I don't know exactly where it landed in there, but it really would have shifted everything, which is another reason why everything's not so accurate. And then sometimes another sign may resonate with you more. And a lot of times it's more the sign that is before or after your sun sign, especially if you're born on the cusp, which means the beginning or end of or you're near like a day or two right at the end of the changing of your sign. It might even be stronger, but your rising signs play a major role in how you feel, what's happening, what's all in all your houses makes a difference as well. So hopefully this was accurate and helpful for everyone here today. You're welcome. Sure, I want to say your name, but I don't think I'm saying it right. Thank you so much for tuning in. This is going to be going also on YouTube, and it's going to be under The Violet Sage. So if you ever want to catch up on all of my videos and readings, you can always just look up The Violet Sage on YouTube. This is going to be the first one posted under The Violet Sage. I would really, really deeply appreciate it if everyone goes in there, likes, follows, and subscribes. That helps my listing placement too. That would be a great help to me, and it will help notify you when I go live again, especially when I do the actually card pulls. And if you're, one of the first 5 people, you're probably guaranteed to get a reading. And then I also do, for the rest of this month, I'm doing 10 for 10. So 10 minutes for $10. You can, if you have PayPal, I do accept payments on the Violet Sage at AOL.com. It's the THE, Violet like the color, VIOLET, Sage like the herb, SAGE at AOL.com. Just make sure you put, if you write me at AOL, make sure you put in the subject line reading. That's the only way I'm going to find you. I get so much junk mail every day that my important mail gets lost. So hopefully that you enjoyed this today. Please make any wonderful comments that you can, especially if this is already resonating with you. I really, really appreciate it. And it really helps all the other onlookers as well, so they know if they can help to validate what's being said. And it's more helpful for them as well. So thank you very, very, very much for tuning in today. And if you'd like to make any donations for the work, because I had to actually download some streaming software and joining with YouTube, and it's actually costing me money to bring this to you guys now. And I don't mind it. I really, really, really love what I do, but it's really nice to be appreciated as well. So, and that is also at PayPal at the Violet Sage at AOL.com. And you can always contact me, private message me, and we can always figure out something else too. And I do also have a nice holistic store here with a great many things and things for your health and well-being. You name it, I probably got it or can get it. So if there's something you're looking for, ask me and we'll get it out to you. I do mailing. And I'm going to be doing some live classes as well, but some that might be private, because if there's a fee to the class, then it's going to be a private video. All right. Much love and light to you all. Blessings. And I hope we're all going to have a wonderful month of May. I think this, I'm going to call it a curse that's been around us, is going to be lifted. Things are going to become lighter. And just even being able to get out and get for a walk is going to really greatly help people with a little more sunshine. All right, much love, and look for the posting. If you missed anything, you missed your sign, I'm going to be posting it, so you'll be able to catch back up with it afterward. All right, much love and light. Namaste.